What's going on, Gene?
We're signing petitions to save the right whale. Please sign our petition to save the right whale. You don't have to be from Nantucket. Can the little girl read and write yet?
Not yet, but she's getting there. She's
okay. I asked that because we allow 4-year-olds to sign.
She'll be 4 on Sunday.
Wow. Okay. So that's where you live?
Okay.
Wherever it is. And that's a signature. And 9/19 is our date. Thank you. Would you like to sign too? We need signatures.
So what do you need them for?
We're going to be mailing these to our Department of Commerce and the National Marine Fisheries Service and NOAA, and in Canada to Fisheries, thank you very much, sir, to Fisheries and Oceans. And the whales are being killed in both countries. So one was found off of Long Island last week, and they don't know quite yet who it is because the body was decomposed, but they're trying to find out who it was. They have each whale numbered and named and everything. So
yeah, there's not many left, that's for sure.
No, 400.
400, yeah. I saw that they changed their pattern going up into Canada, going more south. They got the fishing line, so they're trying to figure out how to not get them tangled up. Yeah, it's awful.
Yep.
Well, good luck.
Thank
you very much for that. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. I've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, I've seen you before doing it, for sure.
1977. We weren't on the street in 1977. We rented indoor space, but as that became more expensive and unavailable, in 2003 we came on the street with these information stations.
This right whale thing, I mean, it's been bad for a while for the right whales.
Yes, it has.
Has it just taken a worse turn lately?
Well, 2 years ago there was a lot of deaths, and then last year the females were so stressed out they couldn't get pregnant. This year finally they had 7 calves, but 8 and now 9 whales have died this year. So it's like you have 7 babies and 9 deaths, you're not going anywhere. You're going backwards.
So what will this do? How many signatures have you gotten so far?
Well, I've gotten over 3,000 so far since the end of...
Is that unusual for you?
In the time, I only started this at the end of July. So between the end of July and now, I've spoken to over 3,000 people. Actually, I've spoken to double that amount because half of them don't sign. They walk right by. But anyway, it's a lot of talk.
Why do you think they're walking by?
They don't get it. Either they're from away and they think they can't sign. I have to tell them that they can sign. A lot of people are afraid to sign anything. Particularly men are afraid to sign anything.
I see.
So
they think they're going to get.
I don't know what they think.
Spam or something?
I don't know.
Okay.
And we have right here says no junk mail. So they read that, they feel a little better. I tell them that we'll never contact them, even if they want to be contacted. We won't contact them.
All right.
So that's it.
Well, you're only asking for their
signature
address?
And support.
Oh,
no,
that's it.
no.
You're not even getting their.
No, I'm getting.
Like where they live, but not their address.
That's right.
Okay.
The state where they live and the zip code is all we get
all
from
right,
them.
So what are you going to do with these 30,000?
It's not 30,000. It's
3,000 you got?
3,000, right. I wish it was 30,000.
Well, there's other people like you doing this.
Yes,
right?
and we're going to try to put the petition online now so it keeps going.
So what's the idea here? You're petitioning who to do what?
Okay, we're petitioning the U.S. government.
Right.
Yep.
NOAA and the National Marine Fisheries Service in the States. And in Canada, we're petitioning the Fisheries and Oceans, which is the equivalent of ours, because the whales live in both countries and they're having trouble in both countries. So we can't go out and change where the ships go and how fast they go. That takes government action. We can't get anything changed in the fishing industry. That also takes government action.
They don't really know what's happening to them, do they?
Yes, they do. They know that they're being hit by ships and they're entangled in fishing gear. He finds them.
So other whales aren't getting tangled and hit as often. Why
No,
do they get-
right whales feed at the surface. They move very slowly.
I see.
And that's probably why there's only 100 breeding females now left of the 400.
Can't we put GPS trackers on
Well,
as many as we can get?
They're looking to try to get something where the right whales would be even seen at night, and the ships would carry this, and they would be able to detect them around the ship, but that's not ready yet.
But I think getting to them isn't easy, is it? I mean,
it isn't easy. They're very shy.
You can't see them.
To get to them when they're entangled is a big deal. And they use the same methods as the Nantucket whalers used. They get out there and they throw lines over them, and they try to tie on buckets, big buckets that the whale has to pull, and eventually it tires out. So then they can approach it. Otherwise, it's very, very dangerous. You're dealing with a multi-ton animal, and it's scared. So, yeah, they don't feel like you're coming to help them. They think that another predator's after them out there. So,
why are you so passionate about this, Chief? I mean, to do it for as many years as you have. What have you been thinking of?
Yeah, well, I got into it because I met a dolphin, and I didn't know anything about marine mammals at that point. And in Dr. Lilly's laboratory in St. Thomas, I met a dolphin. And I only spent 20 minutes with this dolphin, but I came out of there thinking that I met other nations. This animal is very, very intelligent, and
it was almost like your souls had met or something?
No, I felt like I'd met, I wasn't like playing with a dog or a horse or something like that. This animal initiated games with me, then caught me in the game, then had a great time laughing about it, and had a sense of humor, and oh my, I thought,
how long
what are we doing in here?
How long did you have this connection with this animal, or was it
Only
just one time?
One time, but I didn't know what I'd run into. Nobody ever said anything like this before, and I came out of there and I thought, you better not say anything to anyone, they're going to think you're crazy. So I went right to the library, to the dolphin shelf, and started reading, and I wasn't crazy, it was right there. Other people, of course, had made these, discoveries centuries ago with the Greeks. Anyway, then on the same shelf were the whales further down, and I just kept reading and reading, and I joined other groups, and I never thought I was doing enough, just being a member of some group on the mainland doing something. And then one day I was sitting up in the Hadwin House garden here, and it struck me, why are you joining these off-island groups? Everyone who gets off that ferry here hears about a whale. Even if they're from Kansas, they're going to hear about a whale.
That's right.
And this is the perfect place to do this work. So it has turned out to be so.
And do you do this year-round?
No, I do it in the winter, but not like this out on the street and everything. But I'm a member of another organization on the mainland that
Is that where you spend your winters?
Yes, I'm in Connecticut, and also I'm traveling. And if I'm traveling, I try to see whales and dolphins then.
So, all right, one more question before I go. What is this tank thing? What's this empty
All right,
tank
this was an international demonstration that I took part in Connecticut.
Yeah.
It relates to this situation. This is not the ocean. It's
they're
a
dying to amuse you.
swimming pool, okay?
Yeah, right.
The dolphin was purchased by the owner of this pool. From where is questionable, because he can't purchase dolphins in this country. And these people paid to go in there and swim with that dolphin. The dolphin will never see the ocean again, never see its family again, and all it's going to do in there is swim with people for the rest of its life. This animal could swim.
Where is that? Is that
all over
They're all over the world, right?
They're all over the world, and we have many of them in this country. This animal can swim 100 miles a day in the open ocean. And this
to have it stuck in a tank.
It's like if I put you in a closet
Yeah.
for the rest of your life, just to visit people who knocked on the door of the closet, right?
Hey, do you think is there any hope
Yes.
environmentally? It sure doesn't.
Yes,
it
because-
sure doesn't feel that way.
Because many young people are picking up on this now. And this young woman from Sweden who just came across,
Isn't she amazing?
that's only the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
A lot of young people are following her.
And tomorrow they're going to, well, when this airs, people will know about it. Tomorrow the school, they're going on strike at the school.
Here.
Yeah.
For
her
cause.
To
Good.
sit out for climate change.
Good, good, good. I went to the Arctic on several occasions. The first time it was the Arctic with big, at this time of year, big icebergs right up against the beach in Point Barrow, Alaska. The last time I went there was in '07. It was more like California. There were no icebergs. There wasn't even an ice cube in the whole place. The ocean was eroding the beach and eroding out old underground homes that were there because the ice used to hold the waves down. Kids were now running around. They looked more like California. They had dirt bikes and everything. People weren't dressed in their traditional dress anymore. They had shorts and flip-flops. So I said to the kids one day, I said, on a good day, do you ever go swimming? And they said, yeah. So it was a good day one day when I came out from where I was working, and I thought, God, I'm going to the beach. So I tried wading in first, and it was okay. So I went swimming in the Arctic Ocean with no wetsuit. And it is very good snorkeling for anyone who's interested.
Well, I don't think that's the point, though, right?
Well, it is the point if you think of the extremes.
Jeez.
And that was between the 60s and when I was
Yes.
there in '07.
Exactly.
You don't see it so much here, but as you go north, you really see it.
Really see it, don't you? Well,
Yeah.
I hope you're right. We'll try to be optimistic, and thanks for talking to me about the right whales. We got to make it right.
That's true.
All right.
Thank
See you later.
All right.
Bye, Gene.
Bye-bye.